Alright, hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jeremy Ray, and we're going to be talking about journaling again. Because that's like basically my life is journaling. But the other day, I finished my second field notes journal. See? Number 2. So I've so far completed 2 field notes, and recently started the 3rd one. And there's a few things that I learned, and a few things that I want to work on. And I wanted to share them with you, and I've written them down so that I don't forget them, because I'm a very forgetful person, and I don't want to forget them. And my camera keeps turning off. Okay, there it goes. The first thing that I've noticed in my first field notes, I went by a key using I'm gonna show you, a key to, I don't know if you can read those, but a key to kind of like differentiate my thoughts between notes, between events, between different things. And in the second one, I didn't do that. The second one, I just went for it and just wrote things down, whether it was a thought, whether it was an event, whether it was, I don't know, something else. And I didn't categorize them. And I think I like that better than having to use a key. So in the future, I'm not going to be using a key. In my bullet journal practice, in my bullet journal practice, I will be using a key just because that works for me. It may not work for you, but it works for me, using a key. I will continue using a key in here, but in my field notes, I will not be using a key. And that works for me, so yeah. Another thing that I'm gonna be continuing to do, which I started like halfway through this journal, is doing timestamps. I'm writing something down and it's 1 p.m. I'm like, I'm running to the grocery store, 1 p.m., running to the grocery store. Or I think of this thought, let's see, where if I can find a, yeah, I wrote this down. 10:45, I was doing checks at work. And I had 3 kids down in the movement room, which is a kind of like a small gym we have in the hospital. And the other kids were upstairs with me. Like, yeah, just little things like that, like time stamping, adding times to the entries that I'm writing down in the journal, adding timestamps. I also have started adding quotes. Some of the quotes are the quotes that the kids come up with and they write down on the whiteboards. Some of them are the quotes we use in morning meeting at work, and some of the quotes I find while I'm not at work. Yeah, quotes. Or some of the quotes I find on Facebook or Instagram, I'll write them quotes down. I have also come to realize that I use quite a lot. One of these journals, this journal took me 10 days to finish. This one took also about 10 days to finish. So I'm realizing I use about maybe 4 to 5 pages a day in one of the small field notes journals. Sorry, I'm kind of rambling really fast right now, but I'm excited. This is something I really like to talk about. And I feel very strongly about journaling and this kind of subject. But since this is pretty small, and I believe a pack of these of free notebooks is I believe it's like $15. So it's gonna cost me about $15 a month to keep doing this, and I'm willing to do that because it helps with my mental health. Journaling in general helps with mental health, helps with my emotional health, which is the same thing as mental health. But it helps with my thoughts, getting my thoughts down, helps with I just like the thought of it helping with archival. I can pick a journal off the shelf and be like, hey, what was I doing this day? I can look back on things. But yes, I'm willing to make the purchase every couple months to buy a bunch of new journals. And I really like the company because I doodled on this one. This one used to be just black. But I do like the company that they put art on their books, and so that the books aren't always just black or white or whatever color. Alright, let's move on. Things I want to work on. I used to do this. I don't do it as much in my bullet journal, but I want to start doing it again. Sorry, I just noticed my dishes are not done, so sorry, I get sidetracked. I want to start making a goal in the morning. I used to do this in my bullet journal, but I don't do it anymore. But I want to get back into doing it, like making a goal for the day. And then in my wrap up at the end of the day, I do a wrap up in my bullet journal every day, assess the goal and see how I did with this goal. I also, this is pertaining to budgeting. I'm terrible at budgeting and saving money and stuff like that. But I want to start using my field notes to help me with this. Is when I purchase something, immediately write it in the journal, how much I spent, what it was, and was it a need or a want. And hopefully, I'm hoping by writing this down in the journal, ingraining it in my head that I just bought something and how much it was, how expensive it was. Maybe that'll ingrain it in my head that like, oh, I just spent something, and maybe that'll be like, maybe I shouldn't have bought this, or maybe next time think harder on whether this is a need or a want, or maybe next time I'm looking at something, really think like, do I need this right now? That's my idea, to try to teach myself to save money instead of spending money, because I'm very bad about saving money instead of spending money. My mom can attest to this. Yeah, sorry mom. Yeah, my mom can attest to this. If you're watching this, mom. But yes, those were some of my things I've learned and I want to work on with my field notes. This is the one that I'm using right now. This is the Great Smoky Mountains one. It's number 3 right there. Let's see, the last one, it took me from June 27th to June 8th. So about 10 days, 11 days, that one took me. Yes, that was all. I just wanted to get that out there and put this video out there. It was a bit of a quicker video for you guys, but I just want to get it out there because I was thinking about it and I'm thinking about it, and I really need to get my thoughts out and make a video. And hopefully there'll be more videos about this in the future as I get more and more versed with journaling and these field notes and everything. And yes, if you like this video, comment, like, and subscribe. Do you journal? What journals do you use? Do you use field notes? How long have you been using them? Do you want to start using them? I will put the field notes website in the description. I can even put the books that I use for my bullet journal is the Leuchtturm. I'm using the bullet journal version, but the Leuchtturm, I don't know if you see that. The Leuchtturm brand is a German brand. They made a collaboration with the bullet journal creator, Ryder Carroll, made collaborations with them. They made special books for bullet journaling, and they're great books. I love them. I've had a few of these now. It's like maybe like 5th one of these, but I'm rambling. Never mind. All right, 1 second. Hold on. Maeve wanted to say hi and bye. She wants dinner, but she says hi. And that's all. See you guys later. Bye.